Welcome back and welcome to a book haul video. I haven't done a book haul video in a while. I did a library book one, but this one is not just going to be pure books. This is going to be books and bookish gifts that I acquired over the festive period. So I've got a couple of books from publishers. I've got a couple of books that I was given just generously, a couple of books that I was given as presents, one book I bought myself, and some lovely bookish things that I was given from friends or family. Okay, so let's start with the books I was sent from publishers. Couldn't decide where to start then. So if you follow me on Instagram, which you should do, the link's always in the description below, just fabulous_book_fiend, then you will have seen these books because I shared them on my story. When I get book posts, I always share it on my story. I like posting on Instagram stories, so you should definitely follow me on there. So I sent a couple of proof copies for books that are coming out this year from Simon & Schuster, Books in the City. So the first one I received was Our House by Louise Candlish. And I saw this book on Twitter. There was lots of people getting this book, and then I was so excited when I saw I had book post from Simon & Schuster because I was like, oh, I wonder if it's that proof. So exciting. So this here is what the hardback is going to look like when it comes out, but this is the beautiful proof. And on the front of the proof here, this comes out in April. On the front of the proof here, it says, on a bright January morning in the London suburbs, a family moves into the house they've just bought on Trinity Avenue. Nothing strange about that. But then this cover, this door actually comes open, and when you open it, inside, you can't quite see that there, it says, except it's your house and you didn't sell it. So this sounds amazing. There are a few people who've got this who've been reading it already. There's massive buzz around this book, and so I want to find time where I can sit down and read the whole thing because it sounds like one I'm not going to be able to put down. So thank you very much for sending me that one. Very excited about this, and it's that gorgeous like strokeable material as well. So yes, you can read the blurb just there, and as I say, this is coming out in hardback in April. Very exciting. That's UK publication date, obviously. And then another proof that I was sent that's absolutely gorgeous, and actually I think arrived on Boxing Day, so it was like an actual Christmas present. I loved it. And that is this beautiful hardback proof here. Let me give you a little tour here. We've got this gorgeous painting on the front, and then this is the back here. And then this is the spine. And so you can see this is The Temptation of Gracie by Santa Montefiore. I have read a few of her books. I haven't read her entire back catalogue, but the ones that have been sent to me from Simon & Schuster I've read. I have listened to a couple of them on audiobook and read a couple of them as ebooks or physical proofs. And so yes, this one is not out until July and will be coming out in hardback in July. And the tagline on the front here says, never give up on your dreams no matter how long you hold on to them. It says, Gracie Burton is a grandmother living quietly in Devon. She's rarely left the village over the past 40 years. Her daughter Catriona is immensely high-powered with her own fast-paced business in London. She has very little time for her 17-year-old daughter Anastasia away at boarding school, and even less time for her aging mother. In many ways, the three of them barely know each other anymore. Then Gracie stumbles upon an advertisement for a week-long cookery course in the heat of the Tuscan countryside. Sounds fantastic. She cannot resist and ploughs her life savings into the trip. Catriona and Anastasia accompany her. They have no idea why Gracie has been drawn to this venue. They have no sense of her past. She has never spoken about it. They have no idea that Gracie is harbouring the secret of an extraordinary life that preceded them. That sounds amazing. I love the fact that it is set. It's set in Tuscany as well. And then the kind of end papers of this book are basically the press release and what the advertising is going to look like, which is fantastic. And this is what the finished cover will look like as well. So yeah, really interesting book post. Thank you so much to the lovely people at Simon & Schuster. Then let's get on to some other bits. The book that I bought for myself, which just going to take the big sticker off the front, is the book of A Christmas Story. I still haven't seen this film. It's just not a film that's like big in the UK, I don't think. And so I've tried to get it here from the library, but funnily enough, because it's Christmas, everyone's had it. So I thought I'll buy the book. It was on sale. I got like 60% off it with my Barnes & Noble membership, and it's quite a short little read. It's like 120 pages. It's not... The dust jacket's really loose. It's not particularly exciting without the dust jacket on, but I thought I'll pick that up. I did intend to read it over Christmas time somewhere because I picked this one up on Boxing Day, but haven't done that, so we'll see when I'll get a chance to read it. I'm probably not going to put it on TBR because it's only 120 pages. It's maybe one that I'll read during a 24-hour readathon. Who knows? And then I went to my book group just before Christmas. It was literally on the 21st, and they had some proof copies that they were done with, and they were giving them out to people in the book group. So I snagged myself a couple of those. A couple of these are already out, and then one of them isn't. The first one is called Stay With Me, and I have seen so many people talking about this one on Instagram and Twitter, and so when it was kind of offered up, I was like, yeah, we'll go for this one. We'll try this one. I don't know an awful lot about the storyline, but I knew I wanted to read it, so we've got that one there. And then we have the book that came out in October 2016. It's a sequel of a really big book that I haven't read, but I believe I heard Lindsay Kelk talk about this one and recommended this one, and I've heard other people talk about it, and the blurb sounds amazing too. And it is from Maria Semple, who wrote Where'd You Go, Bernadette, and it's called Today Will Be Different. And yeah, again, I've heard really good things about this one. It came out in October, so the proof is an old one, but I'm still excited to read it, so I'm glad to have that in my collection. And then a proof that they gave me, they were like, I saw this and I thought you would like this, Catriona, so I couldn't not take this one. And when you see the cover, I think you'll probably understand why they thought of me. This book isn't out until August, and these are US publication dates now because they came from my library in Denver. So this book, yeah, is out August 2018, and it is called The Shortest Way Home, and it's by Miriam Parker. And it said, how far would you go to find the place you belong? And it as well seems to be similar setting to the Santa Montefiore book, but I mean, I think you can see why they thought of me when they saw this one. So this, I'm trying to find if there's a synopsis here. Nope, apparently not. But yes, you can see from the cover, and it's out in August 2018, and you can see why they thought of me for that one. And then a book that I got for my birthday from my lovely husband. You will see this and you'll be like, but that's not a new book, Catriona. But it's Wonder by R.J. Palacio. But this is the film cover version. So I have the UK adult cover that they made of Wonder. That's the original Wonder that I got. Then I have several versions of the original, like, UK paperback version. Then I've got some of the versions of the UK paperback that has the Julian chapter in it. Then I've got the Barnes & Noble special edition hardback version of it, and now I have the film hardback version of it, because I talk about this book so much. I really should have all the editions of it. People collect editions of Harry Potter and nobody judges them, so I should be able to collect editions of Wonder because it's one of my all-time favourite books ever. In case you've never watched my videos before, I've made some videos about Wonder. So yes, I was appreciative that he picked up on the hint that I might want this one for my collection. I love it. Then some bookish things that I wanted to show you. So sticking with birthday presents, my mum and dad got me my tickets to Disneyland, but then they also got me a little something else, and that is this bookish necklace. So this I know comes from Imagine Things Bookshop in Harrogate, because she has a great collection, and it's like a rose gold one, and in the little section here it says book lover, someone who loves and usually collects books. It just kind of, it's the weird shape to see, but it's lovely. It's like taped on the back as well. Oh. Yes, I saw these when I was back home in Harrogate and pointed it out to them. And so yes, I got that as a birthday present. And then my lovely best friend back in the UK got me some lovely bookish things as well. In case you hadn't noticed from my last video and the start of this video, she got me some book art. So this is a book cutout thing, and it says Fabulous Book Fiend, and then down the side here it's got lots of little little books going down as well. So we love this one, and so I put it here so that it will be in my videos. She also got me some really cool bookmarks. She got me these Skyline magnetic bookmarks, so you open it up and slip it over the page of the book that you're reading. And then, as well as having the skyline on them, I'm sure you can recognise the skyline. Skyline's in London. As well as having the skyline on them, they have facts about the skyline. So this one has facts about Nelson's Column, the London Eye, and Buckingham Palace. So whilst you're using the bookmark, you can find out facts about the skylines as well. So I love these because I do have a skyline tattoo as well. I do love a skyline, and I've got a couple of skyline pictures in my house, and have previously had other skyline pictures in my house as well, so it was a very thoughtful gift. And then my lovely bookish friend Serena also sent me some beautiful bookish gifts, a couple of which I'm currently using, so I'm going to miss a couple of them out, but she sent me some amazing pins, badges, because I love a bookish badge, and when we've been out shopping together previously I've bought bookish badges. So she got me this one here, which is from the Strand. It won't focus on the badge. And this matches a tote bag that I have, and she also got me a sticker which matches it too. So that's amazing, because I do have the bag that matches, so yeah, that will be going on the bag. Then she got me a What Would Elizabeth Bennet Do badge. She drops off books using Book Fairies. I've never done a Book Fairy drop before, but she got me an I Believe in Book Fairies badge. And then again, are we spotting a theme to some of my gifts here? She got me a Wonder badge. I do already have like a small Wonder badge that I got from the publishers, but this one, and it says #ChooseKind on, which I have mentioned before. I always have #ChooseKind over the doorway in my classroom so that my students are reminded to #ChooseKind as they leave the classroom. So I thought the badges were really thoughtful. And then she also got me a bookmark which I'm currently using, as I say, and then this other bookmark here, which again is a different kind of bookmark. She got me a traditional paper bookmark, which is the Wonder one, which I've been using, and then I had those magnetic bookmarks from my other lovely friend, and then she got me this jungle bookmark which sits in here. I haven't taken it out the packet yet, but it's got this beautiful, well, I thought it was a hummingbird, but I think it's possibly too big to be a hummingbird, but it's got this beautiful bird on, and it shows you how to use it on the back, which is helpful. And then she sort of recently, not recently, when I moved over here, she bought me a like a Peter Pan necklace, and this is along the same lines. So this is a little bracelet, and it says follow your dreams. It says close your eyes and make a wish. Put this bracelet on your wrist. When the bracelet starts to fray, you'll know your wish is on its way. So that's a very sort of Disney fairy tale themed bracelet, and I love it. So yeah, so I was spoilt with some lovely bookish gifts this year, and sort of given some books around Christmas time, which I know weren't sort of Christmas or birthday presents, but they were around the Christmas period. So yeah, I'm sorry this video has been a long one, but I had a lot to share with you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back with another video for you very, very soon. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if you've read any of those book proofs that I was given, because some of them, as I say, are already out. So I'd be excited to hear other people's thoughts. Make sure you click that subscribe button so that my next video lands in your subscription feed. I'd love to have you on board, and yes, I will see you with my next video soon. Bye.